Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, perfect. I can hear myself on other channels. Fun. So make sure those are all on mute. Alright. Is this too loud for y'all? How is that? Is it good? Hey! Oh, thank you. Oh, it's a little teddy giving hearts. It's so sweet. Thank you. Uh, let's see. I've I've kind of learned the hard way, uh, just putting this stuff together. Uh, that the setup is really complicated, and I think it's just because I'm still super new to like streaming software and how to like use it and stuff. Which is kind of funny because all these videos that I see of people like, um, oh, it's so easy. All you have to do is have a mic and a computer, and well, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like in terms of things, the sound is ridic. Uh, um, ridic. Do you mean by ridiculous? Because if it's volume, I can definitely turn it down. Um, but yeah, every day I learn something new too. Like today I learned how to put up GIFs, which is the one that you saw promoting my Patreon account, which is pretty suave. You get some pretty cool stuff along with it. Like oh shoot, like exclusive access to like my comic books. Like you get to see the whole process, like including behind the scenes works and drafts and uh, a new comic book page panel itself. And that's all released as soon as I finish it. Whereas right now, I'm only releasing my comic on Webtoons for now. As far as releasing it publicly. So here. So becoming a member is like pretty awesome. You don't have to wait for so long for new pages to come out, and I'm thinking of doing that on a bi-weekly thing. I don't know, just ever since I've been working in customer service, I've always been on a bi-weekly schedule. Cause yay, payday. um, but yeah, check out my Patreon if you haven't already. It's just JBob Doodles. Um, pretty pretty simple, straightforward. I got some freebies on there too, so if you want to scroll around, snoop around, you're free to. You don't have to subscribe right away or anything like that. But cost for subscription is $3 a month. Oh yeah, Mr. Harmless Sound for sure is ridiculous. I always seem to be super off on my uh, dB. Like I'm trying to keep it in the yellow, but sometimes my voice kind of peaks, and it's kind of I'm trying to figure out like how I can also listen to myself at the same time while I'm testing all this out. Um, but yeah, I just yeah, it's a process, and it's been a lot of hours and hours of trial and error, stuff like that. Like just today, I was just having a hard time setting up my little drawing app. Like I'm just constantly paranoid by it because it's such like I feel like it's like it's a kind of program that feels buggy. Like there is something wrong with it. You just don't know what. You're just kind of paranoid that it might be there, and it's definitely one of those apps. But the application I'm using to record my drawings is pretty straightforward, pretty simple. If anyone's wanting to know how to do that, like casting your iPad screen online, I use Lonely Screen AirPlay Receiver. Um, you have to pay for a membership, which kind of sucks, but it's like a yearly thing, and it's only $14. Um, and yeah, it's pretty easy to set up, but when I was first setting up, I was like, okay, this is gonna put a bunch of viruses on my computer. Which thankfully it didn't, and my iPad was able to recognize it right away once I connected. And now I get to do this. Yeah, judicious, pretty drinks. And I think so. What we're working on today, it's just very simple stuff. Right now, I'm working on a belated Christmas gift, and the concept of the present is, man, I need to learn how to breathe. um, but the concept of this present was, I put together like different images together in alphabetical order, describing using one letter out of the alphabet to find a word in which I like about the person, or what I adore, what I love about the person, and I just put everything in ABC order. It's taken me very long to finish this. As simple as it looks, you know, I mean, all these drawings take around 30 to 2 hours to finish. It's like really sporadic, um, and I've had kind of like creator's block a little bit working on this piece too, because it's like 24, no, 26 of the same theme over and over. But I'm really excited to get it finished because what I want to do is make it into a keychain, like a little, I don't know, like a little, I don't know, something like the size of business cards, like kind of all hole punched in the corner, all placed together into a keychain. Um, and she can just like kind of flip through it, like flip to J, judicious, flip to A, aroma, stuff like that. Yeah, very super heartfelt too, and that's another reason why it's taken me so long. Is just I just need to get lost in it. Really, I can't rush myself, especially when it's especially when it has such high importance to me. Um, yeah, so. But now I feel like I'm finally in a position where I can just sit down, shut up. Of course, I'm going to keep talking because I don't know, I like to talk. um, but I'm glad I'm finally in a position where I can just dive into this and know exactly what, not know exactly what I'm doing by any means, but having like, I don't know, a direction. Um, so And the fun thing about this one is it really helps me explore just how how much of an impression this person has on my life. Not just on my life, but on others' lives too. Um, requiring quite a bit of observance. Like I've been friends with this person for just a little over a year now. Uh, oh, thank you so much. I understand the breathing might be a little weird. But is that better? I really don't want to be like all night, so I just want to ensure that doesn't happen. Er. Um, but thank you for letting me know. Um, And yeah, I've also kind of learned that the hard way too, because talking is good for stream. Yes. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Okay, and usually what I do, it's kind of like been what it's like putting together the tarot deck, just kind of putting my own spin on it, my own translation, um, but keep it in a way that the point of the card or of the piece itself is still like delivered, if that makes sense. Like, say for example, I don't know, not jumping the shark, like totally taking the tone out of the subject at hand, or like rather the soul of the piece, you know. And I think that should be like for any art piece, especially if you're doing movie remakes. And I have a hard time with those sometimes. Movie remakes are just they're just a real hit and miss for me. Like I feel like constantly it's like a cash grab, um, or like change it into something completely different, like completely switch up the tone and all that the original craft stood for, and just kind of make it look, I don't know, significantly different. Um, so remakes are tough, I feel like, because it's something that's already been done, and you can't really repeat a true experience twice, I feel like. Sequels, on the other hand, um, so yeah. Um, Sequels, on the other hand, I mean, they continue on with the story and, stuff like that, like Empire Strikes Back. I feel like that's a really good example as far as continuing the story, not just for the story, but like expanding the universe of the character. Um, are you sure this is all right? Because the audio mixer that I'm using, it's super not helpful. In fact, it's a little delayed. So I'm not exactly sure what is going on there. But if you have any more complaints about my audio, do please let me know. But I do understand the concept of remakes, like to give um, to give an experience, especially in regard to families. I feel like that's like a key audience to target if you're gonna do a remake, like um, like for Lion King, for example, which is which is a whole nother conversation entirely. Um, that movie's a lot different. I want to know what all of you thought about it. Um, the Lion King remake, because I saw it like right before the um the pandemic hit. We were playing it in the movies, and this was back when we could like go to the movies and sit down and watch them with like popcorn and stuff, and we didn't even have to wear masks back then either. That was pretty cool. But anyway, but yeah, I saw a Lion King remake, and I did not want to watch it again after that. Um, because it's just so like if you look at the mechanics of the original Lion King, which also is like barely 20 years old, and already it needs a remake. I just don't I just don't get it. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe it's because I'm really tired. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with remakes right now. They're sketchy behavior, you know. Um, oh my god, thank you so much. uh, thank you for hosting me on your channel. I appreciate that. I have no idea how to do all that stuff. I've just been kind of just setting up first and foremost, and then just streaming. I haven't done any like other activities on Twitch or on YouTube. And if you have any pointers on like how to keep viewership consistent and kind of like, I don't know, just interact as a community. Um, if anyone who has experience with Twitch or YouTube or streaming in general, that would be awesome. It would be so sick. So I'm kind of just spitballing here right now because I don't know exactly um, what kind of drink I want to do yet. So I've just been lollygagging. Um, uh, Evil Dead remake was pretty good. Um, but like again, it's still super different, and I feel like you really could not. I don't know. The thing I really like about that remake is that they bring something new to it. Um, and that's just kind of what the point of Evil Dead was, trying something completely different and just going above and beyond with techniques and camera movements, graphics, especially the blood and gore sequence stuff going on. Like when I first saw that remake, it was the goriest I've probably ever seen. Um, Super gnarly movie, and um, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It didn't try to retell the same story, but at the same time, it like retold it in a different direction. Like if you watch the first Evil Dead, um, oh wait, ooh, sound alerts. Okay, emote wall, making chat appear. Okay, all right. I knew there was something like that. I watch a lot of live streams. A friend of mine does it, but I just never catch myself asking him any questions about it. Um, so with that, thank you. I'll have to look into that too. I'm also kind of like nervous talking online. I know it shouldn't be as difficult, I guess, because I mean I'm literally talking to no one, but I'm talking to people at the same time. But I don't know. I just feel like I just feel like my computer's gonna explode or something, or a bird is gonna poo on my face, even though there's clearly not a bird in my room. But yay, anxiety, you know what I mean? Um, so, how is everybody's day today? Or how was everybody's night? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel like I'm doing pretty decent. I mean, at least to that end. I know I'm doing pretty good. It's just, you know, that adrenaline when you're on stage. Yeah. But, oh, nice. What is for dinner? I really like your mac and cheese. I think about it often. um, whom, by the way, mutated at alias Elias mutated Elias. Please check her out. She does game streams. I think she also streams just to chat. She also streams for like cooking, especially vegan recipes. So if you're into that kind of thing, or if you're just starting to become a vegan and or just anything in regard to like I don't know veganism, she's your number one. um, I think. Ooh, oh man, yeah, that was pretty fun. But cauliflower wings and fries? Nuh-uh. No way. Cauliflower wings. I would like to try them sometime. Oops. I always think because there's a delay on a couple of the websites that I'm streaming on. Like the Facebook one, it's got like a straight up 10-second delay, and I have no idea what to do with it. I guess that's just part of what it is, I guess, as far as broadcasting. Like, kind of in the same pattern of, like, watching a news source. But yeah, delays are kind of a very prominent thing that's been going on in my Twitch experience so far. Um, which I really don't mind. I'm just worried that like if I don't know that and I'm not saying that entire stream itself. I'm talking about this thing. The lonely screen. um Twitch is delaying after FB for me. That's interesting. That's weird. Cuz when I pull it up on my computer, um like it's fine on Twitch, but on Facebook, like there was a time when I was trying to, just kind of test the waters, and yeah, I counted up to 10 seconds of a delay, which is fine. I'm not bothered by it. I'm just worried that I'm going to say something in that camera on the top left. I'm afraid I'm going to say something and it's just not going to make sense for the person who's watching it and is 10 seconds behind, and they're like, you know, sitting there for 10 seconds being like, "Oh wait, what does he mean?" um yeah, the pros and cons of humanity and technology and stuff. I always try to with glass especially, which is really fun by the way when you can get the handle on it. Um because what I like about doing glass is that I don't know, it just kind of makes me excited because it just feels realistic when you do it. When you shade glass into this way. Um, and the drink I'm trying to make right now is a Cosmo. And I'm trying to get this in and okay. Maybe I should try that first. But anyway, video is synced okay on both. You can't tell if you're just on one platform. Oh, cool. Awesome. That's good. Thank you. It's it's nice to have some peeps who got your back. Okay, so what I want to do is make this look very pretty. Um, and like I've said, these pieces are just very simple, very straightforward, very basic stuff. But sometimes, like, even with ones like these, I have a hard time, like, even just beginning it. Um, let's see what happens when I do this. No, that won't work. But this will. Watch it. Watch what I do. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh. Yeah. I think she's really gonna like this. I don't even know if she likes Cosmos, but uh, Cosmos kind of remind me of me being a bartender for a hot second. That was interesting. It's kind of interesting how how these last how this last year and a half has been. I've been transitioning from like I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this for the rest of my life, and then having the pandemic just kind of just turn everything on a 180 in the most satisfactory and bizarre way possible. That's been my experience. At first, like um I thought the pandemic was just going to be a bunch of bullfrog. Um like I feel like that was the majority of people's reactions at first. It's just crazy. Like it's a pandemic. You only see like crazy stuff like this happen in movies. If not worse in movies. And that's the thing. I think that's where most of the panic spewed from when the reality of the pandemic officially hit. Um, and then there was that whole panic with toilet paper and grocery stores running out of stuff and people just hoarding stuff because they're all worried about what's going to happen next. And yeah, because when you watch a disaster movie, it doesn't look too good, not even towards the end. Um, so yeah, it's been weird. It's been a wild ride. And Cosmos um remind me of before those times. I feel like they're a pretty prominent symbol in my life of what once was before the pandemic hit. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm pretty sentimental. Even sentimental to the degree that my life has its own playlists. It's kind of like scrapbooking for me. Brought to you by Mr. Rogers. Oh, my coffee's already cold. um, what was I saying? I totally forgot what I was gonna say. That's crazy. My name is Jacob Harrison, and I forget stuff all the time. But that's okay. He's trying his hardest, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Just trying your best and just go with the flow, yo. I feel like the pandemic is really, really taught people that too. Just going with the flow and snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes, yeah, like that. everybody everybody had their 8 Mile moment when the pandemic hit. Not like that at all, of course. I actually never seen 8 Mile. I only just know of it, and I kind of get what the gist is in the movie too. But it looks pretty cool. I've been wanting to check it out, um, because yeah, I'm kind of curious how Eminem is as an actor. I just did not expect him that he would be taking on that role when I first um heard of that movie. I was like, what, Eminem? Are you sure it's Eminem? It's not like a biopic, you know? And it kind of is. It's a biopic starring the person in question. I just realized that. That's kind of whoa, bro. That's too much, man. That's too inceptious for me. I'm sorry. Too heavy. Too heavy of a topic. And in case you hadn't noticed today, for those who are just tuning in, I got new headphones. Got them from Target. Get these bad boys for like $15. It's working pretty great so far. Even though it feels like a headband, a hairband. It feels like a hairband, but with like it's meant to irritate your skin. It's the kind where I don't know if anyone remembers it, but it's the kind where that kind of like hangs onto your hair as you try to pull them off, and then you end up losing like a hair once you take it off, and it's just painful. You're like scared to even put them on anymore because it's just gonna pull at your hair and basically scalp you. It's one of those. Uh, I used to have. Oh my god. Actually, I go through a lot of headphones. What is an item that you go through a lot? And bobby pins and like bobby pins and all the small trinkets like Q-tips and floss, that doesn't count. I'm talking about like stuff that you buy at the store, stuff that is like I don't know, over $15, and it's always such a pain when you end up breaking it because you have no idea why. But yeah, to answer your question on that one is yeah, I went through a lot of headphones because I would break them and I would have no idea how. I would even so much as not even bring my headphones anywhere because I was worried that if the way I was wrapping them around and putting them away was affecting the wiring, and that's probably what it was. I played myself in that respect, but now I have these super bougie Beats headphones, and I have more confidence in them because they're Bluetooth, and that is just such a good invention. I love Bluetooth. Right. Not consuming it. Not consuming it. I guess consuming it, that would be cool too, actually. You eat so much of something and you have to keep going back to the store to get it. It's like, I don't know. I feel like Patrick from SpongeBob would have that difficulty. You took my only food. Now I'm gonna starve. Eh. I love that episode. Has anyone ever had a Cosmo before? They're super delicious. What's in it? It's It's like vodka, triple sec, lemon. um, is it cranberry? I think it's cranberry. Like squirts of cranberry. And you shake it, and you can add simple syrup if you want. It's not meant to be super sweet. It kind of just tastes weird as soon as you like try to get the fruitiness. I mean, of course, it's going to be tart because it's cranberry, but like adding too much simple syrup, which is a thing, at least for me anyway. I had such a simple syrup craze when I first started um, bartending. It was kind of like I felt like that kid who would always put who would always put uh, like spoonfuls of sugar in their Rice Krispies and just smother it with sugar, and it's just this glop of cavity. Um, but yeah. Um, oh, you're answering it somewhere else. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Did I goof? Did I goof somewhere? Oh, you're answering somewhere else. Did I get off topic? Like did it oh. Oh, yeah, I actually am streaming on multiple platforms. I'm using OBS software like the one you're using. Um but I'm also streaming with Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. So 3 things. I think the Facebook one is fine. I don't think you can see it though because it's like I made it like a personal privacy thing. But if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can see it on there too. I promise you this. Oh damn, yeah, I know. It's super yeah. As I was saying before about setting everything up, but like once I figured out how to do it, the harder it was to keep doing it, but at the same time, I'm just like this is awesome. Like it's better than just doing one um because I can't be Facebook friends with everyone. And not a lot of people. Not I don't actually know a lot of people that use Twitch either. So yeah, it has very much come in handy. And I can't. Yeah. Um. There's a 5,000 friend limit. Oh yeah, for Facebook. Yeah. And I don't know if I can even like have 5,000 friends. Um. I know some people who have, and I don't know what their world is like, but I'm just like, what? 5,000 friends? Like, I feel like it's like 4,500 people you don't talk to. I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess it's very different when you're I don't know, a famous person or a locally famous person. Like, say, like a local radio DJ. Everybody wants to be friends with the local homies. Like the ones that are just prominent in their area. I'm just like, man, do you really like? I mean, it's not in their obligation to interact with everyone, but the publicity, I'm sure it can be overwhelming sometimes. Yeah. Um, Honestly, it's just yeah, just a lot of it's just a lot of people. um, yeah. I was gonna say something else, but I totally forgot, and it was it important? Uh, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Sometimes I really get my layers mixed up. Like even if it's just a few of them, I'm still always like, what do now? So what do me do, daddy-o? Um, yeah, I kind of want to make sure I'm in sync. Uh, Sorry, once I get really focused, I'm focused. And I think that's the most challenging part of streaming so far is like not just like continuing to talk, but um like trying to be on track with it. Like I can't draw and talk at the same time. um I'm sure it's like that for a lot of people. I know it's like that for me. Like even I don't know. It's just kind of like stage fright in a way. I guess I don't know. Some people have better attention spans than I do. Uh, and the whole Cosmo situation. I keep coming back to the Cosmo. I wonder why. Um, but it's probably one of my more favorite drinks. Um, and it's funny every time I've had a Cosmo, it's like I always remember when I've had a Cosmo. Granted, I haven't had a whole lot of Cosmos in my life, but they really stand out uh, when it's like a significant event or something. Um, which is which is cool because all those memories are very fond memories. Like just going out in the town in Boise, or um, uh, um, what was it called? Tango. Going to Tango. Going to Tango. Going to Tangyo, which is another fascinating topic. If I'm going to continue talking about stage fright or trying something completely different, such as streaming. But I wouldn't say streaming is like Tango at all. It's complex, but it's easy to figure out, and I'm sitting behind a screen. I'm not having to face someone the whole time. But Tango is a lot of fun. There was a time when I was just super into it, but then, um, not to get 14 and deep here, but like I was going through a very hard time shortly after moving to Seattle, and that just kind of got in the way of my performance in Tango. Not just like not just like as a dancer, but as a person and wanting to interact and socialize with people no matter how introverted you actually really are inside. um it just got really overwhelming at one point, and yeah, I had to quit. And because I also needed to get my shit together and figure out what exactly do I want in this life. I don't really want much of anything. I'm just really excited for what's next, you know? But at the time, I was really hard on myself about it. I was just like, how dare you quit something? You're not you're not a good person for quitting. Er, you're a bad person because the deal is off now. Now you'll never be cool. You know? It sounds funny when I say it like that, but yeah, anxiety sucks, yo. It really, really sucks. And it's really annoying. I haven't had it as much, though, of course, because I took care of it, you know? Um, but, like, yeah. I am thinking about going back to Tango. I think that would be very fun. Like, it's probably the last thing you want to do during a time like this, though. Because, yeah, I don't think hugging a person, hugging 5 different people at 5 minutes each is a very good idea. um, but yeah, I do miss it, and I'm sure a lot of my Tango friends are just either they've accepted the reality of it, or they're just like super, super bummed or going through a hard time with it. Um, but there are some out there that are actually doing Tango lessons online, which is actually like ingenious. Like you can just get a partner, just get a date, and it's just the two of you. The very least, I would just take a COVID test and see if you two are negative, and then you can just watch the couple on the live stream, and it's cool. And I've really been wanting to do that with someone. um, but at the same time, I am super nervous and going back to Tango. Nonetheless, none the absolute less. It's scary, Tango. I'm just gonna say it straight up. It's scary. It's not even that bad of a dance once you get the hang of it, but I yeah, I was pretty hard on myself on how well I was doing in it. And the thing with Tango is it's like once you get the basics down, it's straight up like improv. Like doing improvisation for like a theater program, you know? That's essentially what it's like. But even then, like I had trouble improving in theater. It's hard to step outside of that. I'm doing what people think I should be doing, or what I think people think I should be doing, instead of just doing it for me, you know? And that was the intent for Tango. Tango was like, I wanted to do it because I wanted to do it. Um, I feel like I can make myself happy and um, really learn something because, yeah, I'm a student. Oh, I messed up. Oh my god. You need to be careful if you're using programs like these. Keep an eye. Well, you don't really have to keep an eye, but keep track of your layers. Because you could be drawing on just one layer and like you already started coloring the piece only to realize that you're still on the first layer. Ugh! Like you can't just delete everything right then and there. You have to like erase it or just redo the whole thing entirely, which is gonna happen. Oh, weird. I can hear myself from upstairs again. Throws me off every time. Like I have a weird, I don't know. You know, I just feel weird when I hear my voice. I feel like everybody kind of goes through that. Anyway, I always wonder what it's like to be a movie actor in that respect. Like, not just in regard to the publicity, but the, not in regard, let's see. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I forgot where I was going with that. I legit, like, just I just went ahead and did a dory, like a huge dory. Oopsie daisies. I'm just gonna keep going back to the Cosmo. I think that's a good way to kind of bring myself back into conversation. Going back to the Cosmo, um, I really, honestly, I really like the taste, but I know that there are better Cosmos out there. One of them being, I mean, if you really like fruity drinks, but not too fruity, you still got like the spice of a lemon. I would definitely try making a blueberry pomegranate. That was the other fruit. I wasn't gonna say it at first, but pomegranate. You get the balance of like, because pomegranates are kind of like cranberries, right? Like as far as taste, um, albeit maybe pomegranate's a little more tart, but you definitely get a fine blend and balance in that one, and it's just blueberry pomegranate Cosmo. Those kisses were for anyone who likes Cosmos. May they be blessed that they have a Cosmos soon. Praise be to Cosmos. Cosmos. Aw, the person I'm making this for, I miss her so much. Uh, she's doing some awesome things though. I think, um, I think she's great. She's awesome. I mean, I'm making this gift for her out of like the very bottom of my heart. Um, and it's been super fun. Um, I don't know. There's just so much substance to this friendship. Kind of, um, it's kind of scary a little bit. I feel like that's kind of how people feel when they start dating someone who actually understands them, or um, you start seeing changed behaviors in someone who otherwise didn't serve a real good purpose in your life. It's kind of like going through a minefield a little bit, but it's exhilarating. Um, so I'm really excited to finish this and give this to her, even though I already showed it to her before she left. I was like, "Wait, look at what I'm doing." Um, and she seemed to really like it. Um, so that makes me even more excited to finish it. You know, she has something to come back to, and what a day it will be when she gets this. Um, but yeah, she's doing a lot too. As I said before, and she's actually um It's one of the best parts of getting some their expression. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. When she saw it, before I go on to what she's doing, but when she saw it, she's just, oh my god. She was like on the verge of tears, and then I was on the verge of tears, and we had a very long hug. I like I like a good hug. I mean, who doesn't like a good hug? I don't think I've ever met anyone who didn't like a hug. Seeing the expression on their face, ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. I love that meme. Oh. Oh, and this is also one of the headphones where you can adjust it to your head size, but it still finds a way to like slip off your head. Yeah, one of those. uh, and I'm trying to like give this drink a little more glow to it. Like you got the glow in the background, right? But let's try. Mm, yeah. I might be biased though because I've been doing a lot of blue and pink um, colors lately. I've started to notice. I think blue and red in general, I always just like come right back to them when it comes to choosing colors. Like those are my go-tos. I don't know, maybe they're just colors I know best. Does anybody have a color or they're just like, yep, that's the one on like every single thing you do? Yep, that one. Doesn't matter what color it is. It don't matter. Nobody wants to see us together. But it don't matter, no. Cause I got you. Who's that? Sean Kingston? Sean Kingston! I have a guilty pleasure for his music. And I was actually gonna meet Kingston, Sean Kingston, 2 years ago. I was supposed to meet him at, what was it? I think he was supposed to go to the Boise Music Fest. Oh, no, wait. I actually went and attended as an audience member. No, this was like a few years ago. But I had one of those, backstage tickets or whatever because they were cheap. And I think the Ting Tings were going to be there too, but they bounced. They didn't show up either. Oh, I was so butthurt. You know, I spent like that extra $10 on the backstage, and they're not there. Where? I want my refund. I'm going to speak to your manager about this. What are you going to do about it? Oh, and I should really come back to the Cosmo. um, it's actually an orange slice garnish. It is an orange slice. It is orange. It is very, very orange. It is a very sacred orange, which is going to be kind of a challenge to put together because I don't think I did a very good job keeping my layers organized. And so I ended up merging some that I really did not want merged yet. Like this one. Really shouldn't have done that. But it's okay, we figured this out. We have a selection tool, which I'm actually kind of sporadic with, so bear with me. Ugh. But yeah, was gonna meet Sean Kingston. Was gonna meet the Ting Tings. And yeah, quite a bummer. What is a show that I did enjoy though? Let's talk about that. One show I really enjoyed going to was the Belle and Sebastian concert I went to about it's 2 years already. Oh, almost 3 years already. I did a road trip up to Portland all by myself. Decided, you know what, I deserve a vacay, and so I went out to Portland by myself. Met up with my dad, and this is when I was living in Boise at the time. So we kind of just met in downtown Portland, and you know, shot the shit, hung out. We were a good pair. Um, Always a good pair, my pop and I. Um, but yeah, this Belle and Sebastian concert was insane. It was so much fun. Like, it was in a zoo. It was in a zoo, yo. Which is kind of interesting. Like, I did not expect to be going to a zoo. Um, like, I think even when I got to Portland, I had no idea what the venue was going to be. And I think I just wasn't paying attention. So when I figured out, oh, I know what I can do. Ha 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 ha. I am a wiener. I think that's right. That's right, right? Yes. Yes, that is correct. I know what I'm doing now. I, Jacob Erisim, know what I am doing. But yeah, really strange location, right? A zoo or a concert. But hey, we got free admittance in the zoo. It's a really pretty zoo too. I Zoo 2. Zoo 2, the sequel. Um I remember it being a very sanitary, very clean, um like healthy looking place. 'Cause most zoos I've been to have just been like awful. It gets so bad. Like just the quality of the animal shelters and stuff like that, which is pretty lame. Honestly though, I kind of wish zoos were not a thing. It's just like no zoos, please. Same with SeaWorld, you know. SeaWorld definitely. Freaking cash grabbing greedy humans. I want more green paper. Hey, let's show off this hippopotamus in a cement cell. Everybody look at the hippopotamus. Also, look at all the money I'm making. Oh, oops. Oh, oops. Oh no, that's not what I intended to do. Yes. uh, Agreed. Oh, wait. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. I'm talking into the microphone. Okay. Agreed. I think that was when I was talking about the zoo and the SeaWorld thing. Yeah. Yeah. I think what I want to try to do is like this is not a big deal for me. Well, darn it. I wish there was some way that I can um like draw and look at the camera at the same time, just so I can see the chat sooner because I feel like I really delay in my responses, which is something, yeah, I would like to avoid a little bit more, especially people who are just like tuning in. I don't know, can't please everyone, right? But still, I want to be proficient at getting used to looking at my computer like a normal computer, even though I'm being recorded live. I don't know why that's so hard to get used to. Getting used to the fact that you're being recorded, so you're like, you're feeling all these eyes on you. It's like, oh God, what if I make a mistake? What if I do something they really don't like? What if they want the Cosmo to be blue? Of course, I'm just over exaggerating, but yeah, you get the idea. Ugh. I want to do like fun little sprinklies. Ooh, I got a good idea actually. It's like snowing marbles. Marbles! Where are they? I have lost my marbles. Yeah. Oh, it's looking so cute. Seriously, I can't wait for her to get this. I've never done anything like this before either. Like, I've made like handcrafted gifts before, but this is like it's a huge project. Like it turned out to be much more than I had originally intended. And that's just for the project structure. Like I kind of knew I was what? Oh no, I lost my thingy. Ah. Okay. Oh, I don't know if this is of any significance, but anyone who's Facebook friends with me, I also do live streaming on here. Um, I recall last time that a few of my friends reached out and they're like, "Oh, I don't have a YouTube. I don't have a Twitch. You can go anywhere else." I don't know if it was like that for anyone else, but oh, thanks. Thank you, Katrina. That's so sweet. Am I going to print it? Yeah, yes, I am. But and for printing, yeah, I just go to Staples. It's actually where I shipped a lot of my commission work and Etsy orders. Just go to Staples. If you want to sell your art, just go to Staples. I would really like to have an art gallery sometime, though. I keep wanting to look into that, but like I keep blowing it off because I swamp myself with other stuff, or I just don't get around to it, which is kind of funny. But hola, mutated. Oh, mutated at least. Okay. Now I understand. Hey, Marsh. Hey, Mosh. Uh, what's Mosh? I'm like Smosh from YouTube, or like a mosh pit. Oh, actually, oh nope. Ooh, oh, okay. I think, but cool. Hmm. Do I want to add some shadows? Yes. Yes, I would like that very much, J-Bob. Speaking of, I don't know if anyone knew, but I have a Patreon page. I implore you, just kidding. I think you should go check it out. I don't know if my art is necessarily your thing, but I don't know if you're just watching me, just watch me, or something like that. But if you want to see more of my stuff, and if you would like to um, see more behind the scenes stuff, not just with streaming, but like like different documents I'm putting together for like story plotting, um, designs, stuff to take into um, current projects. Uh, just having access to things that I won't otherwise show in public because, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you should just be a patron and find out. You don't have to though. You can actually go onto my Patreon, and I have some freebies in there. So if you want to just snoop around, see what it's all about, there are there is some there art. There is um there is or there are some free high res downloadables which you can like apply as your screensaver on your computer or save as a screensaver on your phone. Like top quality pictures, like the quality on which it was drawn and created, if that makes sense. I always feel like Tom Cruise when I'm sitting at a desk. It's true though. I feel like Tom Cruise whenever I sit at a desk because of Jerry Maguire. Has anyone seen Jerry Maguire? It's an old one. It's an old one. It's got the little Stuart little kid in there, the kid who played George or whatever, or the he was in some sort of vampire movie, like Disney film, made for TV, vampire boy movie. I can't remember. I can't remember it. Uh, but yeah, that kid. I remember him being my favorite child actor. I mean, I liked Macaulay Culkin, but I mean, all he had was Home Alone. But this kid, he had freaking Jerry Maguire on his resume. Like this kid was in a rated R movie. You know, I don't know if that means anything, but I don't know. It's just, wow, this kid's got talent. He's also in Like Mike, which I really enjoyed when I was a kid because there was a time when I was just obsessed with basketball and everything that was basketball. Oh no, what was. Did you see that? Uh oh. Is it just me? Is it just me, or did my whole freaking thing just disappear?
Um, shoot. I also forgot the frame for this. But yeah, what's going on? Yeah, that was weird. I don't know if any of you saw that, but Procreate just like had a spasm and was like, "Yo, stop. Stop drawing, Jake. I'm taking away your drawing pad thing." Um, yeah, that was weird. That was so weird. And I got it on video. I should put it in a cringe compilation or something, or in a ghost video. Dude, who took my color pad before it crashed and freaked out? Bah. Mm. Oh, I don't think I did this right. Wait, what? Oh. I was like, wasn't that pink before? Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Why don't you say anything? Actually, I don't want to erase any of this countertop. I don't. It's too gorgeous. But what I think I am going to do, though, is tamper with the lighting and the transparency just a little bit more. Shoot. I kind of want to just mess with it. Like, what can I do? Ooh, okay, there we go. All right. Well, I don't want it to do it to that, so I'm just gonna select the countertop. Stop it, please. Oh, okay, it worked. And we can do. Ah, I missed a spot. Hey, you, it's Stephanie. Hi. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie, uh, no, wait, that question was for another Stephanie. I get my Stephanies mixed up. Sorry. Sorry, I do not have important message for you. But I'm glad you're here. I am glad that you're here watching me make a lot of mistakes on me drawing. Oh, wait. I don't want to change the glass either. Good God. Do not look to me as a reliable source in how to use Procreate. I am not your man. Oh. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. I outlined the frame again. Like, come on. These frames aren't very fun to work with either because I messed them up in the very beginning by not keeping my layers separate. See, like if you're in Procreate and you feel like you're not doing a good job for any reason whatsoever, just like it's okay. We'll get through this. I promise. Wait. Did it just... Oh, I hate it when it does that. Sometimes it'll freeze and, like, say you want to undo an action, sometimes it just straight up won't do it. And it really, really sucks when it does that. Because then the whole program crashes, and then you can't go back to your brushstroke history. Like, it's gone, it's erased, gone forever. Like, you can't go back and fix this mistake, or like you have to like recolor the whole thing all over again because now it's gone. All your dreams, they're not coming true. Sorry. Damn, Jackie, I can't control the weather. Ooh. Mm. Wait, am I still... Let's try this. Did I want it to be... I think I did, but I'm not sure. Like, I was thinking of doing like this little liquefy effect. This is a fun tool. The liquefy. This is how I liquefy my... This is how I liquefy. Instead of simplify, it's liquefy. But I don't know if it'll look okay. Maybe it's... Nah. But what I will do, though, is something just as cool. I promise you this. I promise you this. I will promise this on my mother. Is we are going to do... We're going to do like a fog. I can only learn from my mistakes, yes. Strongly agree. There is no pain without pleasure. Or no, there's no pleasure without pain. I kind of wanted to just change the background color too on this one, because I want the mist to be like a pink mist. So I'm gonna change this one probably, just to kind of get an idea. Ooh, okay. And then we'll make this a little... Ooh! Ah! That's so pretty. Good job. Good job. Good job, J-Bob. Right, speaking of J-Bobs, I was talking about my Patreon earlier. And it's cute, because once you subscribe, you're officially a Bob. Like a J-Bob, but like shortened. You're like a... You're like a Santa's little helper kind of thing. You know? You are all my Bobs if you subscribe to my Patreon. Which is only $3 a month. There's coloring pages. There's coloring pages. There is tarot card prints. I'm working on a tarot card deck. I am legit, like, straight up not messing around. Like, I'm making one with like my own like descriptions. Like, obviously I know what the card means, but like I um, kind of put a spin of my own to it. I just don't, plagiarize. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do stars either. I'm just gonna stick with the miss. I think that's actually just simply put. Ooh, I, I, yes. I just wanted to make it just a little bit warmer. Just a little bit. Yes. Yeah. Cheerio. Good day then. By George, I think he's got it. The thing I like about Liquify is just it's so perfect when you're doing airbrushes and you want to make your own clouds or your own mist. I don't know, just makes it look real. Maybe I should add another one in front. Like, I don't know. Maybe something. Yeah, let's stick with the lighter. Nah. I'll just kind of look like it's shining above. Alright. Oh, God. No. No. Stop. We will not do this today. No. But like I said, it's no big deal. No big deal. Bada bing, bada boom. That was my Russian slash New Yorker. Aren't you proud of me? Um, just a little bit there. Ah, all right. How we with liquefying? Cool. I like the overall glow of the pink, but I kind of just want it to dominate more. I just don't like seeing that orange there. And usually what I do to just, it's kind of more of a shortcut, I guess, is filling up the whole screen and then just messing around with the lighting until you think you see what is good. You know? Yeah, well, we'll see. The hardest part of finishing a piece is finishing the piece. Maybe I should just change the color of the clouds, the mist. Bring in the guests. Evils abound in the dead of night. Love bites. Love bites. Mm. Okay. That'll do. That'll do it. I think. What happens if I do this? Oh, no. Yep. Lurk mode. Ooh. Who or where you be lurking? Yeah, see, I'm sorry. You need to get better at responding to the chat. Um, let's see. I just want to make sure that the Facebook one is still going okay. Cool. I think it's still got that delay, but that's okay. All right. Neato. And for this one, she is judicious. No, let's. No. No. Do it. Judicious. Oh, uh. And I'm sure you didn't expect this, but I am going to do a little bit of writing today. Ooh, that's neat. What do y'all think of that? I'm like looking over at the chat now. I'm like, are you gonna say anything? Aw. Okay. Aw. Aw. Alright. Oh, crap. Ah, poop. Ah, pooping. Oh, I'm not even using that one. Oh, no, nope. Nope, we're doing the writer portion. Judicious is a relatively new uh thingy, like a new word. Apparently, I don't know the word either. Um, okay, so I'm looking up judicious again because I don't want to type something out and be all dogberry, thinking I know what I'm saying when I really don't. Okay, so judicious, wise, canny, astute, sound, thoughtful, perceptive. And she really is the person I'm making this for. She is very, very perceptive. And I think that's just kind of the charm of just being around her and feeling comfortable and actually feeling safe. Uh, I don't know. Just ever since I moved here, um, I've met people who have really helped me challenge my own bias in a way that I'm I don't feel ashamed about it. Um, and that's just been awesome, really. Like I know I say that I like Seattle a lot, and that was like the main reason why I moved out here because I love Seattle so much. But like moving out here, it's just kind of changed my life, and um, and the thing that I like about most and the fact that she's judicious is that she sees the changes that I go through, um, and just I don't know understands, especially the processing part of it. Um, very patient, strong-willed, um, and I think really like that's all I need, like someone to understand, um, listen, just kind of hear me out, you know, and it's nice, um, because then she'll start asking you questions that make you even question yourself, and even to the point of like just I don't know. I remember first talking to her, she just seems like to ask all the right questions right away. Like it's surreal. How she does it cuz it feels like she's just It feels like she's reading my mind, but she's not like transcribing it or making ill assumptions. Like I feel like she's very curious and just genuinely wants to know me. Um, in the moment, especially in the moment of it, uh, in the present aspect of things. Um, but yeah, I think she likes Cosmos too, and that's another reason why I put this together. So what should I say? Should I say something like judicious is an understatement? Um, judicious is your um. Ooh, a no, a sharp sight for sore third eyes. Nah, a uh, sharp sight. Of course, a sharp sight you have. A sharp. Pers. What was the word? Perspiris. Perceptive. uh, mm, uh, and that twinkles even. Let's say even. Curiosity. Like the. Hmm. Like the. Like the. Um. Like the. Hmm. Hmm. You have a sharp, perceptive charm that twinkles one's curiosity. Uh, to their own curiosity. Sick. I always feel dirty whenever I put my fingers on my iPad. So dirty, J Bob. And how far? Wow, it's almost been 2 hours. Damn. And I know I said I was gonna do a tarot card start, which I really want to, but I don't think I'm gonna stream for that long. So I'm sorry. um, you know what? I'll just I'll save it for another time. Um, I'll just I'll just put a whole nother separate stream, just focusing on the tarot card because I was gonna work on the chariot today. Did I just get a message? A massage? Did I just get a massage? A free massage? No. Well, that rubbed me the wrong way. But yeah, I was gonna do the chariot tonight. Get started on that, which I'm really excited to do because I'm also implementing some pieces of symbolism of my own from a poem I wrote called the Terabasters Fortune. It's pretty awesome. um, it's you can actually access this poem on. Let me let me uh, let me surf the web real quick. Um, you know what? This was kind of be good for everybody. Uh, for anyone who's really eager to watch me um, do the chariot tarot card. I'm just not gonna say it anymore. But for anyone who is interested in learning like the subtext and just kind of what my inspiration process of this is, because I get a lot of questions like, "What inspires your art?" Let's see. Okay, cool. I do have it on here. I'm just gonna post a link to my website and my poetry page in the chat room or chat rooms. I just need to bounce on over to Facebook too. There we go. Yeah, just check it out. Literaturelighthouse.com/poetry. And if you scroll to the very bottom, I uploaded the Terabastard's Fortune, which is kind of the main inspiration going forward with the chariot. Of course, there's going to be a chariot in it. it chariot to be, right? um, and also, for anyone who's curious about the chariot. I hate saying that. Why do I hate saying it so much? Uh, key characteristics to look for in a card like this if it appears in front of your face when you're doing a thing. The card upward implies control, willpower, success, action, and determination. Whereas if you were to get it reversed, like these, like upside down and stuff, that implies self-discipline, lack of direction, opposition, and that's just about it. Yeah. Um, I look all this up on the internet before I dive into making a new tarot card too. So I'm not just making a tarot card just because like, oh, I want to draw a chariot. No, chariot's much more than that. Life is much more than that. Life is full of surprises. You never know what you're gonna find in a box of chocolates. But yeah, check it out. Check out my poem. All right, we're gonna continue. I just finished up judicious. I just finished up judicious, and um, even now I'm having a hard time saying it. There's hair in my face, bro. God. Ah. Oh no. I told myself I would not. How long did this take me to do? Jesus. These are supposed to be like 25, 30-minute projects, but as you can tell, I'm really living by that. uh if you would like to see the rest of these, I'm more than happy to just kind of walk you through a slideshow. Um once I'm finished with the final one here, which is Zestful. I don't know why I flipped it this way. You can't really see much else when it's flipped the other way. Should I have it horizontal? I think horizontal would actually be. Oh, that would be dope. Um, I wonder if there's. Let's try something. Um. Oh, heck yes. Okay. I didn't know you could freeform to adjust it. To adjust it. Actually, yeah, no, no, it's not gonna work. No, 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 no. Let's not make this harder than it already needs to be. Jake, why do you do that all the time? Why do you have to make things so much harder on yourself? Well, it's not hard, it's just pointless. Oh, because it's still going to be the same size and the same um, amount of screen. There we go. Back to normal. Almost. Almost. Uh, transform. Uh, fit the screen. I really should have bought a mouse earlier. I was thinking about it and I was like, nah. Now I'm regretting it. All right. What a journey this has been. All right. So we are doing Zestful today, which means I really need to remind myself on this one too. It is not a very common word, but it's got spice. Spicy. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeasty. Barmy. Spirited enjoyment. Okay. So yeah, definitely a moosey party, which I don't intend for it to take that long, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I feel like party is in and of itself implying that there's going to be a lot of detail in this one. Uh, oh, which template was it? Oh, it was this one. I just I just get this. You can just yeah. I just get the same frame from another work. It's kind of cool that way. You can use like previous projects as like tools. I find that very interesting and very exciting and a little bit nerdy maybe, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm doing this for me. I don't know where to go pee. Are you sure he's looking at me? Looking at me. Looking at me. Um, I have a question for fellow streamers. How does the fair use policy work? Yeah, how does the fair use policy work? Because um obviously I was like banned in some countries because I was playing like just simple yoga music from my Spotify. Um, so I was wondering how that worked. Like, I don't intend to really make any sort of money on this streaming thing. I'm just doing this for fun. But like, if I ever do end up in a position like that, like, what can I do to best avoid like, I don't know, copyright strikes, stuff like that. Like, do you get permission to play music, or I mean, obviously, yeah, but like, is there a special I don't know. Can you just can't stream music? I bet. I think I just answered my own question, so thank you. We are farmers. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. That was pretty good. um, I kind of want to make this fun and cool and different because it's zestful. So I'm gonna do it horizontally. Oh yeah, I said it. Whoa. What nice jingle. Oh hey, thanks. Yeah, that was pretty good. It was yeah, I should be hired. Oh my god. I am drawing Moosey. Uh, Fun fact, I have different props that I use for my comic. Like, this is the kind of stuff that you'll have access to once you become a patron. Stuff like this. Um, my comic book as is up to date. I even started showing. Oh wow, that's a nice response. Policy says you can't stream certain music unless it's under the Creative Commons law. You can get permission from an artist directly to pay or use specified royalty-free music. Yeah, I did. I did answer myself. Thank you so much, though. I mean, too high to type. Oh my god, I feel that. Oh my god. When I'm under the influence of THC, it's like, yeah, like you're like talking about something that you're really passionate about, and your mind just drifts off somewhere else, and next thing you know, that what you're writing is complete gibberish. And you're like, I thought that was genius. Uh, there's hair in my hair. But yeah, you get stuff like this. You get to see me work on the piece, like just as it's happening. I'm even start. I'm even thinking about doing private streams, like of me working on the comic. But I feel like I would have to get um, more patrons for that. Like say like 25. That's my end goal, actually, is to get 25 patrons by the end of this year. Not this year. Not 2020, 2021. Oh, yeah. Um, I will get the link for you. I shall get the link for you to patreon.com. Uh, okay, it's taking forever to load. I'm sorry. But just go on to Patreon and slash jbobdoodles. Slash jbobdoodles. I'll just type it in here because I keep forgetting that I can actually talk with you. Sorry. Um, but yeah, cool stuff. More cool stuff. And my Patreon is not super crazy. It's not like, oh, you get free prints and shit, which I would like to do someday. Once I start picking up a bigger audience and I don't know, a little more like investment. Um, of course, like I really want to start giving out free prints and stuff like that, and even like make different tiers. But for now, I mean, yeah, just start off slow. When you're going up that staircase, just do one step at a time. Just take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or forgetting what I'm doing. Who's talking? Who's that? Hello? Hello? Who is that? I hear someone talking. I think it's the neighbor. Hype! Hype! But yeah, Moosey has his own horns, which I keep on standby for continuity. Moosey's antlers. Yes. And did I do it right? I hope I did. Oops. Oh, oops. Nope. Going the wrong way. Back to Zestful. No! I did it wrong! Bah! No! Stop it! I feel like half of this stream has just been me getting lost and forgetting what I'm doing. Oh, no, wait. Stop. Yes. The copying and the pasting is so complicated, and I don't know why it just crashed just now. Sometimes it does that. But it saves, Procreate saves your strokes like as soon as it happens. So like when it crashes and like you feel like it didn't save, you're like, oh shit. It'll save it. It's pretty cool. You don't have to start all the way from uh, square one. Excusez-moi. Okay. Now I know this is not copy. Okay, I don't think it's saved to my copied layer when it crashed, so let's hope that's the case. Otherwise, this is gonna be a problem. Okay. Hey! Be careful. I'm walking here. Um, but of course, I don't like to just paste it, you know? I just don't copy and paste and be like, oh, yep, there's their horns. I still kind of trace over it just to give it, just to be consistent with the authenticity of the piece, because this is very different, like brush stroke size and stuff like that. Know what I'm saying? Dee 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 dee. Uh, let's give his horns a little more perspective. Hey, your mom's a terrible cook. That'll do. Perfect. Moosey is at a party. And what is Moosey doing at the party? Let's see. Oh, I got a perfect one. Uh, I'm trying to think of. He's gonna be holding an easy cheese. Um, he's gonna be holding an easy cheese. Hmm. Because she loves easy cheese. And I am the reason why she likes easy cheese so much. Nah, it looks more like a thumb. I'm trying to, like. Oh, I see. Okay, that'll be. Try... I always get kind of confused on my perspective of things, but I'm trying to think how that's gonna. No, I think I did have it right first. Sometimes I pose my hand just to kind of give me a reality check on what is this life? What is this life we're living in? Hmm? Um, hey, there we go. Some sort of direction, right? There's his thumb. And Moosey will be wearing a certain outfit. I'm not sure yet. And he's going to be holding a cracker. Like, let's see. I kind of. There we go. And like cheese is squirting out and shit. It's super graphic. Rated PG-13. And he's about to find out that being a carrot is not too easy. Oh, you just pudged. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Katrina. I do take commissions, yes. Oh, where did I? Um, there should be it actually should be on there. I probably just forgot, but there should be like if you go to the homepage, there's like different albums of different like um uh pieces of work. Like there's a whole section for tarot cards, there's a whole section for Stinky Sock Adventure, there's a whole section for coloring pages. There should be a category for commissions, and if you click on commissions, there's a there should be a post in there that gives you a link to that, and that's simply to my link tree. Um, link.ee. Just in case you want to go somewhere else, that's also my stuff. But yeah, I do take commissions right now, starting at about $30 a piece. Um, I sometimes I do a little bit more depending on how the piece is going to be. Um, but for the most part, it's just been $30. Um, no matter what quality. Okay, cool. You found it. Perfect. Awesome. I knew I'd put something together. I just wasn't, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I forgot about something and realizing that I did what needed to be done without having any recollection to it. Like, oh, sweet. Thanks, me. You really got my back. Awesome. So it's just gonna be Moosey standing with some easy cheese. Maybe there's a table behind him. He's got a drink. You know, he's got a drink. He's maybe. Oh, let's do. Oh no, let's do the drink, and let's have the crackers. A box of crackers in the background. Yeah. Kind of bring context to the piece. I just gave Moosey a boob. What was that all about? Jeez, tell us how you really feel, Jake. Um, but no, thank you for subscribing to my Patreon account. So I'm gonna be sending a free sticker. I also forgot to mention you do get a free sticker for subscribing to my Patreon, and it's a free Moosey sticker. Um, I have one on my phone. Kind of looks like this. Your very own Moosey sticker. And I send those by mail. I mean, you can obviously go on my Patreon and download the image and make a sticker for yourself, but you would be paying for it. But yeah, you get a free sticker. Um, if you subscribe to my Patreon, you get a free Moosey sticker. I am working on getting more stickers. Um, I just haven't really invested in stickers yet. I've been kind of more focused on the tarot card deck and um, the comic book and just doing other people's commissions. Um, but I do have some sticker designs that I would love to have printed. And the other thing too is that stickers are just a pain to get, have them printed. Um, maybe that's just my experience because, well, like I don't know, the first one it took like a month from my stickers to get in, like a whole month. Granted, this was during the pandemic, so I can empathize. I don't know. I want to find somewhere that's local and is reliable. Unfortunately, Staples can't print stickers. But yeah. Ooh, you got fire. Yeah, you got fire. Worth the wait. You got fire. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. What? What? Wait. Worth the wait of what? What was it? What was it that I was saying? What was I saying that provoked this response? Yeah, my attention span is a wee goldfish. I'm just a cute little goldfish. Uh, cheese. fingers are like half hoof, half phalange. At first, I kind of kept Moosey as someone who just had hooves for hands, but like he's a very active character, like super active. Um, like he gets into combat, he gets in all sorts of debacles and stuff, and I just feel like, yeah, his hooves would be very not helpful. It's kind of funny. I'm saying like it's more realistic, but it's not more realistic. Realistic at all because real moose don't have fingers, but it just kind of, I don't know. I feel like I would be stuck just talking about a moose just fumbling his hooves trying to hold a gun, which is funny, but like it's gonna be a real problem for the moose, for the character, if he wants to interact in the story in the way I want him to. And there's a lot that happens in his story. No moose with just hooves is able to do the job. Moosey is a special moose. Looks like he's anxious. He's like, oh god. I hope she likes my. Oh, that's cute. And then this is second draft. Sometimes I add details even though I'm gonna be erasing them in the second draft anyway. Cool. I like, um, yeah, so I like Cosmos, and she likes Easy Cheese. I think she likes Easy Cheese more than Cosmos. I don't know. It's kind of funny because when I introduced her to Easy Cheese, she had no idea what it was. Never seen Easy Cheese before. Never heard of it. Never even like thought that there was such a thing. Um, and she just loved it. And that was a pretty good memory because it was at my birthday at the time. And that was just when we were just getting to know each other. And um, yeah, my buddy Chris was there too. He's like the third. He's like the third um, person in our little trio. Actually, am I the third person or is she the third person? We don't know. And I don't think we ever will. I don't want to do too much. Well, never mind. There we go. Something. We want the ice to actually float. We want the ice to float in the drink. We want it to float. Let's give him a little garnish, maybe a lime. Maybe he's drinking a vodka tonic, a very big one. That is, well, yeah, that's definitely going to be more than one serving. And we're drawing the cracker box. Crackers, kind of implying crackers. I have it behind the glass too, but it's not going to be very visible, obviously. All right, now we do the real stuff. The real draft. The draft that's going to be the face of the piece. There we are. I bet there are actually some people I think that are still in this chat who know who Moosey actually is, because he's, for those who have known me the longest, have known Moosey the longest. So, like, I've been drawing this character like since like what was that? 8th grade, I think. Since 8th grade, I've been writing and drawing about this character, and he's changed in so many ways. Like, kind of like how you grow up with someone, um, you know, things change with your characters, and I think Moosey just changed a lot. Like when I first started drawing about him, he was like this timid, not scared, but like oblivious, kind of doofusy character. Like, "Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a moose," kind of thing, you know. Um, and then he kind of turned into this self-proclaimed egotistical maniac, like obsessed FBI agent stereotype kind of deal. And now he's just kind of he's kind of more carefree now. Just chilling. Although he does try to look for the answers, and that's his flaw. He's he's kind, he's generous to his friends and stuff, but um he just thinks a lot. And throughout the first installment of Stinky Sock Adventure comic, it's really going to test his personality. um, because he finds himself in a position where everything is just erratic and exciting but dangerous. And yet in a world that's also so boorish and purgatorial. Um, and he needs to like figure out why he's having these awful visions of this girl dying in a car crash. Um, but he definitely wants the answers. But it seems like someone or something is trying to keep him from doing that. Yeah, it's gonna be deep like that. I know I know I'm just making a comic book and stuff, but like I put a lot of thought, trust, and time into the characters and how they behave when this happens, how they react when that happens, how they interact with other characters, what one character says about the other, stuff like that. Like I have a like I have a cork board. That kind of, sorry about that. That kind of peaked. Sorry if I hurt your ear muffs. But I have a little story plotting board and everything, and yeah, I'm really excited to really get this ball rolling. I mean, I already really have Like, I have just about 20 pages drawn so far. And I feel like that's taken longer than the writing itself, obviously. It takes me like between 3 and 5 hours just to finish one page. Yeah. And I'm also doing this all by myself. Like, I have a very specific vision that's in my style, and I've thought about like reaching out to someone to help me. I have, however, been thinking about reaching out to other artists like who can help me with like background stuff, because I really want it to be visual. I just don't like. I don't know. It's a lot of work, but I don't have much to complain about that. It just projects seem to be more fun and engaging when you're doing it with another person. Two's better than one. Cheese is like no cheese I've ever tasted. Wallace and Gromit. Uh, oh well. Ha ha ha. Hmm. How's everybody's night going? Are you just winding down from a long, busy day or from a long, boring, not so good day? I would like to hear about it. Please. We don't have to talk about it. That's okay. My day's pretty good. It's been pretty good. Not bad. Really busy though. I grocery shopping, did laundry, did a bunch of college stuff, like working on my academic financial plan, all that fun jazz. Applying for FAFSA, and I don't know. I think I might take out a loan, but the school I'm going to is a community college, and not only is it relatively cheap, but they also have this awesome payment plan situation. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how it is in regard to interest, but I doubt my interest rate would be very high. I have pretty good credit. I don't know if that helps me. Do I have to get good credit to have a good standing in that regard? I don't know. I'm not a money wizard. But yeah, day was pretty long. Day was pretty long. And it was just yeah, busy. I found myself really focused on a number of things, including this, which is good. You know, I'm becoming more grounded when I'm doing a project. I don't know. It's just it's just easy to get into a mindset of it's easy to get into a state of laziness over something that's easy to do. you know? Isn't that kind of ironic? Isn't that a little ironic? We want it done easy, so we don't do it, even though the task itself is really not that bad. That's kind of funny. I only say kinda because I'm not laughing. Boom, baby, boom. My name's Moosey, and I'm here to say I'm a moose. Oops. What did I do? Oh, I thought I disappeared. I thought I disappeared for a sec. But no, that's just my Facebook freaking out. Uh, there we go. I kind of want to make his head just a smidge bigger. His head is pretty gargantuan. There. There. That's a little more proportionate, don't you think? Yeah. Let's see. Oui, oui. Da. Da ha 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 ha. I wonder if there's a translation for that. Da is yes in Russian, but what about da ha 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 ha? But not like that low a voice. It's gonna be more like a Wario laugh to really, depending on in which depending on which context you're using it, you have to laugh like Wario from Mario Kart. Well, that'd be cool to have a language of that only consisted of villainous laughing, like Mandark from Dexter. Like you could easily just turn that into a what's it called? The thing where you tap something Morse code. Is it Morse code? Yeah, Morse code. Morse code. Yes, Morse code. Isn't that great though? Isn't that a cool idea? You gather a troop of secret villains and you invent your own language by utilizing your laughter. And the Joker would be like a linguistics teacher because he laughs the hardest. He knows what he's saying and how it needs to be said through his laughter. Man, that's pretty deep, Jake. You're 14 and this is deep. Wow. Wow, Jacob. I can't believe how deep you are. Are you rolling in it? Because I'm sure Adele would be very jealous of you. There we are. Here we go. There we go. Great. I pray they not develop. Just maybe make a few finishing touches before we dive into coloring. Which I kind of want to go for like I don't know. I don't know how I want it to look actually in color. Part of me want to just do like blue filter, like just straight up blue filter. But I've been doing blue and purple and pink like in so many thingies. Maybe it's because my element is water. What are you doing, Jake? Make it stop! Make it stop! I don't know, like orange. Orange look good. Like for cheese. I don't know. Let's try it. Oh no, that looked good. It's kind of hard to tell when I don't have any of the shading or like explicit lighting, you know. But I think we're good to go on. No, not yet. I'm always super particular about. Um, yeah, it's just the way I draw is kind of weird. It's always like, especially when I'm drafting, it's just a lot of strokes, like separate strokes, like very short strokes. Short strokes, you know. Lots of stroking. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of my drawings aren't the most polished in terms of line art, but I hope to rectify that when I go back to school. Not that it really matters. I mean, I see a lot of comic books with very short strokes and it's like messy and stuff. But that's just not the style. I really like making sure mine pop in my voice, of course. And it's definitely not through tiny strokes. No, it's definitely not through yeah, tiny strokes, even though I do it all the time. Yeah, the template for these is just kind of a pain. It's like I said before, I didn't save the layers on the first one I did. So now I have to do this every time I draw a new thingy. Or do you think I think this should be smaller? Uh no, that's fine. It's fine the way it is. I just can't wait to get this finished. Ah, my head. My head's too big. Oh no. Ah, my head is so big. My headphones don't want to comply anymore. My head fell, and now my headphones are falling. Wow, this turned into complete, utter chaos. Okay. I lost my hat, but who cares? Alright. Right now, I want to color Moosey's antlers. And yeah. And then we just roll with it, you know? Oh, shit. Sweet, dude. Good old Moosey. A classic. Just I was saying before, those who've known me the longest, known Moosey the longest. He has been through the thick and thin. I remember at one point, Moosey would be the only thing I ever drew. Just like, that was just my go-to. That was just my default. It still is kind of my default, actually. If I really want to seamlessly express what the voice of my craft is, I think Moosey kind of defines it perfectly. He's pretty dope like that, you know. He's just a cool guy. He's a very righteous dude. Uh, Yeah, I probably should just change that. Oh no, stop it. You are mean to me. Burp. Stop. Burp. Burp. And the person I'm making this for, she loves Moosey too. It's like one of her favorite things. It's pretty cool. I like that I can bring joy to others. I don't know. Make an impression without really trying too hard, you know? It pays to be yourself. Testify, sister. Yeah, boy. He's looking very cheesy. I do have another character along the lines of cheesy, and that would be Evil Nacho, a character I have not visited in a very long time. The reason that being, I'm just not quite sure what to do with him yet, you know? Like, he's this crazy, deranged monster that throws nacho chips like ninja stars and barfs a bunch of nacho cheese, hot molten nacho cheese that can actually make people melt. Kind of like a melted tortilla chip, you know? Um, very strong, you know, super strength kind of thing. But that's just all he is right now. um, I've tried to give him like some sort of humanity in his character, but it's just not. I don't know. I just haven't quite found out or understood what this character was, or its purpose, or if he's just a cool thing to draw, which I still have plenty of. I mean, Moosey's not the only one. I just dive in and draw. It's usually just regular people. I mostly draw people with Minecraft. Minecraft. Don't you mean Minecraft? Because it's mine. Yeah. Um, I don't know if I have any more cheesy characters. I can't think of any. Um, I do have a lot of dead characters, meaning by I don't write about them anymore. They're just a thing of the past. I got a lot of those. I think I got I think I got as many dead characters as I do like current characters, including newer ones, of course. I think he's good on his fur. For real, girlfriend. Yeah. Looking sexy. Moose. And let's hold off on that first. I'm going to continue with the base coloring. Maybe his shirt can be lighter. Yeah, we'll do that. Sometimes I just really take my time with it, but it also helps to just color in the sides and then just hit that fill button, get it done, lickety split. But yeah, usually when I'm like really focused, I tend to slow down, which is a good thing. It's better to um, go at your own pace than rush into it, you know? But I do admit that some of that patience and slowness can really take away from the passion of the project. Never hurts to be a little more intuitive, even if it feels like you're cheating. And I'm not cheating at all. See, that's how low key crazy I am. Jesus. How was everyone's Christmas? Whoever's online. How was your Xmas? Like, what did you do? Where did you go? What'd you do, yo? What'd you do for Christmas? I want to know what you did for Christmas. And I don't care if it was like nothing, because nothing is still something, and you are still something. So how was everybody's Christmas? um, Mine was pretty good. Um, it kind of took a 180, like where I expected it was going to, uh, in regard to like the direction I thought it was going to take. But I'm glad it happened, um, even though it did kind of suck, like a lot. um, but yeah, it's just crazy how much can happen over the holidays sometimes, and I feel like the holidays has put a lot of pressure on people, especially during this year. Um, it can just get maddening. So like anything can happen, really. But yeah, it worked out pretty great. I ended up staying over at a family, at my aunt's house, and we watched a bunch of Christmas movies. I baked a seafood mac and cheese. It's pretty dope, pretty delicious. I did not finish my leftovers though, so I'm a little sad about that. But yeah, it's a new thing I learned to bake, and that was a lot of fun. It was my first time like actually like utilizing multiple kitchen utensils and accessories. I was going all out with it. I was stirring, I was whipping, I was whisking, I was cutting, um, measuring. Like I felt like I was on a freaking baking show because like I was also wearing a dress at the time, that really beautiful tight black dress I bought recently. That was a Christmas present to myself. And I am extremely happy with my purchase because it's gorgeous. But yeah, I felt pretty proud of myself after making that mac and cheese. Much better than if I were to do it with someone else because I ended up doing it all by myself. Some plans changed, and at first I was like, okay. Uh, I was really hoping I could do this with someone else, but no, I just got into it. You know, didn't really need that much help. Um, Although I did uh, pull apart garlic cloves for the first time, and I had no idea how to do that at first. It was weird. I thought it would be something I already knew, but I was like, oh yeah, I actually don't know how to do this. But now I know how. Now I know how to handle garlic. And I'm not as big of a fan as garlic as I thought I was. honestly. There's something about it that's just like, okay, one clove is good for me. Whereas a lot of garlic lovers, friends of mine, are like super into garlic. Like, I want more garlic than my pasta kind of people. Like, legit. I actually admire those people. The real tragedy is having that stinky breath. Stinky garlic breath. I wonder why it's so potent. Garlic. Is it its potency that keeps vampires away too? Like that smell. The smell is so bad. It's just like it's gonna suffocate my weak ass vampire nose. I can't. Yeah. Let's get his nostrils. Oh, he's looking cute. He's super cute. Would you ever want to just punch him in the face? I didn't think so. Alright. There we go. Nice. The cavalry has arrived. I do not know why that crossed my mind. I do not know why I started thinking about the bug's life. I do not know. It is a mystery to me. Mystery to me. How you say a mystery? Woo! Yay! All right, let's get the freaking table. Mm. Mm-hmm. Let's take care of the glass first. Yeah. I am making an alcoholic drink. Alcoholic drink. Hey, come over here. What do you think? Alcoholic drink. Alcoholic drink. Yeah. Oh. Wow. I goofed. I totally goofed. I keep goofing too. Make it stop, please. Alright. And now we want to get like a whiskey. Hey, you. Oh my. Oh. Oh. No. 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 There. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Now we can. What? I don't. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to mess with my reference. Oh. Really? Oh my god, the opacity is all the way down. I don't know how that happened. Oh, this isn't as brown as I was hoping. It just made me think of a poo contest. This isn't as brown as I was hoping it to be. uh, you remember, like in the old internet days, when like you could buy a bag of poo online, and it would be delivered to like someone's house, someone you hate.
and you get to choose like what kind of poo you wanted. My God, I've always wanted to low key do that, but like, God, that's so gross. Like, how are they shipping that stuff? You know, how do you ship poo? I have to know. I need to know because that's just insane. That's insanity. It's how you say puzzling. Ah, I see. Ah, everything makes sense now. I sounded like Bob Dylan for a second. Ugh. Nope. Yes. Bam. Bam. Bam, your ma'am. Ooh. There we are. There. And then we're doing the crackers, the crackers. I'm going crackers. Alright. This is going to be the only one that's varying any sort of shade or color. There. Nice. Boop. We are getting there. Shading doesn't take very long. Now, do I want to go some more orange appeal? Okay. That'll be. And usually what I do with my shading is pretty straightforward. Just make a layer that's 50% and do a clipping mask so you don't go out of bounds. And that's really helpful. I love clipping masks. Never thought I'd love such a thing before, but it's a pretty strong love. It's pretty strong. The force is strong with me. I thought about doing more streaming, but like setting up alone is just a lot of work. It takes me like 30 minutes to set up. Just to like, and that's just to make sure that I'm good on everything, you know? Because like, I don't know, the connections and everything, it all sounds iffy. But I'm sure that once I really pick up on it, I'll start doing more streams when I'm starting to feel more comfortable with the technology and having to use it a lot, which I'm going to. Because I like doing this stuff. It's nice to talk about things, you know? There we go. Yeah. Cute Moosey. Moosey knows what to say. He knows what to do. Yeah. Fool, everything is over. Yes. No one's responded to the chat at all. Are all y'all just watching, or are you asleep? I'm getting pretty drowsy myself, so I am so excited to be done with this project. As much as I love the person that I'm making this for, it's a load off my shoulders for sure.
and I feel very satisfied about it. It's nice to feel satisfied over something you've worked so hard for. Although by the time you're like getting to the finishing stage, it's more like you get that senioritis kind of feeling, and you're just like, it's not even good enough. I'm not even laughing at these jokes anymore. That's like a huge. I feel like that's a huge dilemma for theater people. Doing the same monologue, the same scene over and over, doing the same jokes, doing the same gimmick, doing the same uh, choreography. You know, you just get super bored with it because it becomes tedious and you know what to expect and it's predictable. And I think, which I like, I feel like a lot of actors struggle with that too. Um, Something that's like repeated over and over and over, like reading the scripts, going over your lines, stuff like that. It doesn't doesn't really invoke this storytelling um, situation. Kind of just kind of sucks at your soul a little bit, and it's yeah, it's hard to get out of that. Let alone stage fright, and but I haven't really met anyone who didn't have some sort of degree of stage fright. I think I don't know. When I think of stage fright, I also think of heights and how scary they be, but even though they probably have nothing in common. I'm just rambling at this point. I mean, I've been rambling this whole time, but I'm afraid I'm starting to go a little incoherent. Now, we want to do like, yeah, make the drink pretty. Yeah, there we are. There we are. And now, I kind of want to give Moosey a shadow, which is very simple to do if you're wondering like how to get a good shadow. And there's a really nice shortcut to it. Um, what I do is just duplicate what's already been done and just turn down the brightness all the way. And then of course I'm gonna need to fill in all of these, all the crumbs. I'm definitely gonna have to get rid of that table shadow too, because that's not where I want to go with that. I just want it to be Moosey shadow. That is all I want. No big deal. But yeah, that's how you would do it successfully. Oh. Oh no, it doesn't. It actually doesn't matter. Never mind. Just erase, just erase, just erase, just erase, just erase, just erased. Yeah, you have been erased, my friend. And then you just kind of mess with it until you feel like it makes sense. Uh, there. Yeah, boy. Yeah, what do you think so far, everybody? I mean, I'm almost done here, but I would like to hear some thoughts, comments. Pretty big on feedback, even though sometimes it's just really difficult to take in. I feel like it's going to be difficult to take in no matter what position you're in and whatever thing you're doing. It's hard. Critical feedback's hard. It's hard to give and it's hard to receive. But I think that's just how it is in any committed relationship, whatever that might be. It's not easy to gain what you want. I feel like if everything was easy for us, we would be super bored. Extremely bored. Without effort. How would we know self-fulfillment? Yeah, no. Yeah, I think we're all pretty lucky to exist as a human being, existing in this universe, in this, like, what is otherwise fraction of a 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 millisecond, if not more, in this universe that's lived for over billions of years. Ugh. The tiny blip. Microscopic. We are so insignificant. And yet, we have this miracle of life where we are given the opportunity to make it significant in our own image, and it's entirely up to us to learn how to enjoy ourselves. And that's exciting because life is full of surprises and I'm full of surprises. So, what's gonna happen next? I don't know. Okay. I don't know why I merged the that already. I think I really shouldn't have. But that's fine, I guess. Okay. Let's... going back to blue. Oh, we're going back to blue. That looks good. Moosey on blue. He's a stud. Um, cool. And then I'm gonna try the orange overlay, see how I like that. I'm not really... Oh, there we go. And I feel like it kind of captures, like, the zestfulness, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's nice. It's looking good, J-Bub. I like this. I like that. Any other colors I should mess with? Nah. Nah, this is nice. Nice. Alright. We got zestful. We finally got zestful. Let's do it in this text. In this font. Zestful. Maybe you make it into a little comic. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Have Moosey do the talking for me. let's make you a little bit smaller. And yeah. Let's just draw it in. There we are. I'll label. I am a robot. Yes. Does anyone have any ideas about what I could say? Even though you don't really know the person in question very well. I don't know. Keywords. That helps. Synonyms. Whichever. I don't know. Yeah. I thought I saw someone standing behind me, but it was my freaking hair. And I thought my hair was the reflection on my stupid computer. I'm so funny. I'm the funniest person I know. I'm so funny. It's so weird. It's so weird how funny I am. Okay, zestful. How is she zestful? Ugh. Hmm. Hmm. You are zestful in the what? In the best way possible? I don't know. I feel like that's a little too simple. You are zestful in light of your um of your not curiosity, but um ambitions. Um, that life is not meant and rather and taken seriously. You encourage you are an abundant source of uh uh and this encourages others. Yeah. Yeah. Growl. I am so feisty today. And we need it to be legible. Cool. Well, I hope
she ended up watching this today. I don't know if that was possible for her. She's actually out of the country right now, uh, helping put together this documentary. I forget what it's for, but um, you know, uh, humanitarian culture is the theme of it, I think. I'm really excited for her. Um, it's such a huge opportunity for her to just get out and not just see the world, but um, meet new people to which she can share her life. I think she sees. I think she can see the good in just about anyone, really. Even though she can sometimes be, a little stubborn. But yeah, like this says, she encourages others to step out of their comfort zone as well. And that's just with her zest. She's a very zestful person. Person whom I hope to stay friends with for the rest of my life. And that is what true love is. Alright. You are zestful and light of your ambitions. That life is not meant to be taken seriously. This radiates your transparency, and this encourages others. I'm not going to do a moosey voice because my throat is a little bit too dry for that, and I have zero water. Oh shit, I have water. I'm still not going to do the voice. I'm sorry. Sick. I don't think I've taken a sip of water during this whole stream. But yay, I'm finished. Yay. So exciting, right? Um Oh yeah, let me show you the thing the thing actually. You know what? Yeah, I'm not well, actually, I'm going to resave them all really quick just so I can make sure that they are all in one thingy. Delete. Damn. 26 drawings, all for one special person in my life. She likes my art too, so how can I not resist this amazing opportunity to make a ABC anthology as to how I think about this person? Well, 3 hours. 3.5 hours! Oh my god! Oh my god. Hurry up, oh my god. Taking forever. You're taking forever. It's taking forever, man. It's taking forever. It's taking forever, you know. Yes. Now I can show you how cool this freak. It crashed. Alright. No. Yep. So here we go. Here is Feeney's Anthology. Let's get some stuff out of the way, honestly. Let's get these. There we go. Much better. Aroma. Your aroma smells like a citrus magnificence of roses and strawberries. It lifts hearts like the descent of a roller coaster. Brilliance. Your brilliance is a speck of light in a world of uncertainty. All's never guaranteed, but you constantly inspire a faithful navigation. Curious. Your curiosity soaks into others like a sponge, provoking them to challenge a curiosity of their own. I can just read the screen. Why am I looking down? What is your problem, Jake? Jesus is watching you. You hold an abundance of. Wait. I still need to swipe it. You hold an abundance of discovery and curiosity. For me, it's kind of like you're watering the flowers. Thanks for always encouraging others. Uh, Empathy. Your resilient and passionate empathy flows according to magnetism, enlightening what is natural and organic. Flexible. I think I was thinking. I think I was gonna do a river. Interesting how this came out. I thought I was gonna do a river for this one because it's kind of like a river if you think about it. But flexible. Flexibility is an understatement. You bend over backwards for not just the people you love, yet you always make time for them. Without Feeny, there is no Feeny. Oh my god. Well, she already saw it, so yeah, it's gonna be dorky, I guess. Your giggle. I love her giggle, by the way. It's such a contagious laugh. Your giggle radiates a fuzzy tickle, like fingers along my back. I shiver under its trickle. And she does hula hoops and stuff, which is pretty neat. Oh my god, my hair. Oh well. Your hoops are bound by your spirit. They're a window to your wondrous universe. Yeah, there's a lot to her. Like, what else is there? Well, your independence inspires me to pursue my own. Judicious, you have a whoa. I'm gonna have to fix that. You have a sharp perspective charm that provokes one to investigate even their own curiosity. And I should add a period. In light of your openness, your alluring and insightful experiences inspires others to confront humility and absorb the lessons that follow suit. Sick. Lyrics, she likes to write poetry too. I wish she would write more poetry though. It's really good. Your lyrics are eloquently woven like a scarf. With your words, you keep me warm. Messy. You're messy, naturally so, for you're always moving forward, nothing stagnant. You're always making the healthiest changes, no matter how much baggage you carry. Aw. And I kind of try to replicate her apartment a little bit. And that's her cat. It's a kitty. Kitty. Nurturing. You take the time to give what people want the most and understanding. You're graciously open and observant. It's opening a door and breathing. I really need to go over these and do a final edit. And with that, I wish for nothing more. Profound. This is actually something that she drew. Let me show it to you real quick. I think I have it in here somewhere. I probably don't. Let's do something really quick. Wow. I actually ended up keeping it. She kind of got lost in a trance, like putting this together, but this is what she drew on my iPad. Um,
I forget what exactly the significance of this piece was, but it was something along the lines of duality. Yeah, duality, or I think these two figures right here are supposed to be a couple. I knew it had something to do with relationships and stuff like that, and not just like boyfriend girlfriend stuff, but like any relationship you formulate. But anyway, back to this profound. Your wonder exhibits a profound taste in expression and magnetism. I gotta really, yep. Looks like I'll have to do a little bit of editing and avoid what is going to be repetitive. I am the student, you are the mentor, but we share a mutual curiosity. Yeah, curiosity, magnetism. Yeah, I think it'll be better if I just sit down and re edit these in one go. Because I think, well, this took me forever to put together. So I think I just kind of forgot what, like, I could write about without even really acknowledging. Oh, that's kind of cool. Quiet. You're generally quiet, yet it speaks loud of your divinity. Ravishing. Ravishing through the fluidity of safety and intimacy. I feel safe when I'm with you. Spirit. I adore your spirit because it's curious, open, and entices my own. Yeah, yeah. I do kind of repeat myself. So I'm still not done with this. Tortellini. You're a feeny weeny tortellini, and I love you truly. Maybe a little more stuff like that. A little more playful. Almost like gibberish or something. I don't know. You take a bite out of any opportunity to understand others. It's a sugar rush straight to my heart. Aw, J Bob. Your voice beats an REM melody from which I never desire to wake. Or it must be the rain outside. But with you by my side, I can do anything. It's a good song, by the way. You should check it out. It's called Sticking With You by The Velvet Underground. Sorry. Oh, hi. Where are these slides? This is a Christmas gift I decided to make for a friend whom I hold very dearly to my heart, and the theme of it is ABCs. It's an ABC anthology depicting what I think about this person, how I feel about this person. Um, it looks like I'm repeating myself a lot in a lot of these slides, which is why I'm glad I'm going through them now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-edit everything in one full swing, or at least just not like slack it. I think a little more brainstorming would work too. But anyway, moving forward, we got wise. Your experience is your toolbox. Your humility is a melodious, inspiring pursuit. Yeah, not just repetitive in messaging, but also in words. Like seriously, like I have so many gaps in between all these pieces and how I put them together. Um, this is like the longest time I've spent on this project in one sitting. uh, Xenogamous is an absolute. She's an absolute social butterfly whose pollen showers into sweet drops of honey. You also play beekeeper. Yeah, like seeing stuff like this, like definitely a little more metaphorical and playful. Yielding by George, I think I love you. And French kitty. I don't know. Your success appears seamless and graceful, as if you could repair any thread, any gilt, any cloth. We look to you as Mother Nature's apostle. And then we have Zestful. Finally, you are zestful in light of your ambitions that life is not meant to be taken seriously. This radiates your transparency and this encourages others. Yeah, you encourage others. Yeah, she encourages others, Jake. Yeah, we get that already. will fix it. I will fix it. I will do everything in my power. Um, so here we go. Yeah, that's it for tonight. I am really hungry. I would like to eat something before I go to bed. But here's a sneak peek of what I'm kind of doing for the chariot. It's really not much. Like, I just scribble the shit out of everything when I'm starting a new draft. Like, seriously, this is like 8 minutes. 8 minutes of plotting. But yeah, it's gonna look way different, of course. It's not gonna be, you know, like that. But yeah, and then we have a sneak peek of Ace of Wands, Sun, Five of Wands, stuff like that. And I'll be doing the chariot in my next stream. Because I was gonna do it tonight, but I really got into creating these things, and I'm 3 hours and 36 minutes in. Pretty tired, so I'm just gonna call it a night, and we'll look to the next stream. Um, yeah. So anyway, thanks for chilling, hanging out. It was cool hanging out with you. Thanks for um, thanks for chiming in, Jen Mendoza. Oh, awesome. Okay, it's from YouTube. All right, so that is working. Thank goodness. Awesome. thanks for thanks for hanging out, and yeah. Uh, check out my Patreon if you haven't already. $3 a month. You get coloring pages. You get exclusive access to process and what I'm putting together here. This is all you're getting essentially. But you get more like drafts, like first drafts or original designs, newer designs, like as soon as I finish them too. And I don't really release progress online. I just kind of just do the finished product, of course. Um, so yeah, you get plenty of behind the scenes access. You also get exclusive access into a comic book that I'm making. It's called The Stinky Sock Adventure. Um, and I'm just about, I've been working pretty diligently at it for about 2 months now. Oh, there he goes. Cool. Um, about 2 months now, and yeah, it's getting really exciting. And I just barely started releasing bits and pieces of it on this website called Webtoons. And if you just go on Webtoons, actually, another thing is if you're viewing this from YouTube, I would check out at jbobdoodles on Instagram um, or Webtoons. Go on Webtoons, look up jbobdoodles, look up jbobdoodles, all in one word, on Instagram. Um, and from there, there's a link that kind of just takes you to everything else, like my website, my portfolio, my Patreon, um, Webtoons, and all that fun stuff. My YouTube account, even my LinkedIn. um, but yeah, I started releasing bits and pieces of the comic book. But if you're a patron in my Patreon, you get you get a new comic panel as soon as I'm finished with it, because I'm going to be releasing on Webtoons kind of like on a bi-weekly basis. Um, just to, yeah, sneak peeks and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And again, the Patreon subscription's only $3 a month. Um, and you are more than welcome to go onto Patreon/JBobDoodles, and you can just kind of snoop around, see what's going on, see what it's like. I got a few freebies in there. I should also mention that this content is really really high definition, really like top quality, like in the megabytes, lots of DPI, stuff like that. But it's good for saving as a screensaver on your computer, screensaver on your phone, um, and it's just really crisp and it's top quality. Like if you want to print it on a poster or something like that. Um, or if you just want to really zoom in and see all the details that I put in without making it look too pixelated. Uh, and yeah, free coloring pages too. I got a cute zodiac theme coloring page thingy. Oh, and you also get exclusive access to my tarot card prints as they are finished. And I do release my tarot cards on social media, such as like Instagram, but I don't reveal the whole image, obviously, um, because if you become a patron, you get the full image. Um, but to that end, I hope to see you around. I don't know when I'm going to be doing the next stream, but I'll definitely be on top of letting everybody know, keeping everyone in the loop, especially my patrons. Patrons also um, receive the news first. uh, but with that, I will be in touch on all media platforms when I'm going to be doing my next stream. Um, give it at least 24 hours in advance. Um, and it's usually just going to be during the evenings too. I think that's just a good time to do it. Evening's good. Everybody's winding down. Everybody wants to listen to um, J Bob Doodles and watch him draw and stuff. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night, and yeah, um, get a good sleep.